Hey Clashers, and welcome back to another video. And it is sneak peek time, which means it's the best time of the year because we are diving into the update for the Christmas time, for the winter time. And let's get started with some amazing changes. There's going to be a new super troop, there's going to be a new siege machine, and a couple of new level 4 buildings. And if you're buying any of the offers from the update, make sure to use code ITSU. But let's dive into the upgrades for the buildings. The buildings getting a few more upgrades, and those are the buildings: the gold mine, the elixir collector, and the dark elixir drill. Those buildings are going to be upgradable for Town Hall 12 and above. So those are the Town Hall levels where you can upgrade your collectors and gain more resources. The mine and the elixir collector is going to be 1.2 million each, which is quite a bit, but hey, you're going to get more resources. That's something good. The next thing which is going to be changed is the star bonus. The star bonus is going to be increased on every single trophy range. So it doesn't matter if you're in silver or in champion. Everywhere the star bonus is going to be increased per day to make sure that you're getting some more nice loot. And that's already the next change. So let's move forward into the next change, which is going to be there is going to be a ton of buffs for lower town hall levels for the troops, for like archer, giant, and everything. If you want to see which troops are actually getting how many buffs, because as I said, like pretty much every single troop is getting buff for the lower town levels. If you want to check it out, make sure that you're going through the patch notes, because it's just way too many numbers I could actually show you. So just making sure that you get that. And now I already used something in that overview right there, which is going to be the new super troop. And I have to say, so far my favorite, I think the coolest looking troop in Clash of Clans was the Headhunter. But after this, oh my goodness, they are looking so badass. Like really, those super dragons are looking so damn cool. But now let's check it out. Let's see what the stats are looking like for them. So first off, they look incredible cool, and they can actually do so much splash damage. But as well, it's 40 housing space for a single dragon. Now you might wonder, is this really worth it? Let's just take a look at how they actually look like. It's kind of feeling like it's a Valkyrie but put to air. It's a dragon, just so much stronger. So it is really, really powerful, and especially like combined in a group, it's really cool. As long as those buildings are staying really close to each other, which means touching each other, you can do splash damage really the same way as Valkyries work, which you can see really nicely like with those storages. Let's just drop those dragons, raise them up, and see like those storages just disappear. Especially those compact legend bases, I think, need to have an entire redesign. So if you want to pick up this strategy right as the update drops, it is like one of the probably best strategies, because none of the bases have adapted yet. Is it going to be good in the long term? We don't know yet, but I want to show you a couple of ways, obviously, how to use that strategy already, or using this new troop, because I think it's a really cool looking troop. I just love it. But I think we should dive into the new siege machine as well and try to combine those and see if they can work together. The workshop is getting a new level as well as a building, so yeah, we kind of missed it on the beginning, but still, the workshop is going to get a new level, but this is only for Town of 14. And what this does, is you're going to get the Flame Flinger. The Flame Flinger is a really cool looking new siege machine, which is firing kind of like those fire spirits, which then is going to deal damage to defenses. So this new siege is only targeting defenses and has an incredible range of even being able to outrange most of the defenses, except like the ground expo, for example. So this is already a really cool siege machine, which you can use in a couple of different ways. And I want to combine the new two things and want to show you how you can use that. And then after that, we're going to check them out, how you have the best use case for the super dragons and what is the best use case for the Flame Flinger then. So let's get started with the first one, where we combine both together. So we have this base, and one thing which I'm just going to do is just trying to funnel as much as possible on this right side. We're running right into a Tesla. That's not what you would like to see, because the Flame Flinger is going to lose HP the same as the Log Launcher. Otherwise, those siege machines would be just too strong. So Supercell had to do it that, well, the Flame Flinger is losing HP over time. But now you can see it. He is shooting those really cool looking fire spirits, which are jumping around on the ground and dealing splash damage. Kind of similar looking like the Town Hall Poison to Town Hall 14. Well, it's like a little bit of a bigger radius than, yeah, what the building looks like, which is going to get hit. You can see, for example, the building right now, which is even getting hit, is the eagle right behind that cannon, which is really cool. As well, what I love is just those jumping fire spirits. I think they look so cool. It's a really, really cool design. So like graphic-wise, this update is incredible. But now let's dive in with those super dragons, which just like troop-wise look so cool to me. Like it is really cool looking. Now heroes in from the left side to push everything inside. And at this point, it's just a regular dragon attack. You just rage things, you make sure they're staying alive, you're trying to freeze everything like sweepers, scattershot, town hall, things like that. Like the classic buildings, what you're going for freezes, and then just power them through. The cool thing about this is, you can see it, as long as those buildings are touching each other, those fire beams, I want to say, from those super dragons are just devastating. Take a look at how quick those buildings are going down, how much this splash damage is actually being a game changer. So I'm really looking forward to see as well the base building adapting, because so far there's a lot of buildings staying close to each other, especially with high hit points. So especially storages and things like that have to get like sorted out and getting pushed around. Otherwise, this new troop is going to just overtake the matches and Legend League and wherever you want to see it. So yeah, even though at the end it got a bit close, I have to say I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of this siege and super troop combination, but in general it works really well, just like both of them. So let's see how good it works without the siege. So we have a regular ring base, right? We have a regular ring base with a lot of compact core setups. So that's what we're going to do. We're diving with our dragons, with our super dragons, really quickly into that side. I'm using the slammer because I'm just a huge fan of the slammer with those dragons, because it's just giving you so much more power, so many more black mines which can be tanked with those. So it's really strong in my opinion. So king with the queen in, just to make sure they're funneling far away from the clan castle. You know me, I always try to dodge that clan castle to make sure possible lava hound, things like that are not coming out of the clan castle. And then we're just pushing all of those dragons in. Like I said, use-wise, it is really the same as electro dragons, as regular dragons and dragon riders. So like, it's really, really similar to that to use it. But it's just like so much more cool looking, because those dragons just like non-stop, I don't know, throwing fire onto the battlefield. It's just so cool looking. And then obviously the channel on this one is staying alive for quite a bit, but now it's getting taken down with our warden, unfortunately not even following. So things aren't even looking too good in general, like in this attack. But still, with this splash damage, then by the way, you can see splash damage on the eagle works different, because it's like a four tile building. So still, we have those I also want to say inferno dragons, because they look kind of inferno fire-like, but yeah, they're called super dragons. But still, we're having this push still there. Queen is there at the bottom side, and this is going to be a 3-star at the end, even though it's kind of close. But still, the super dragons are really cool. If you would like to see me push with them, make sure to tune in my live stream, because I'm going to use them as the update already drops, and trying a little bit around, seeing what I can do with them. Really looking forward to that, using that strategy a bit more in Legends, and like playing around with the different approaches. Maybe some Queen Charge super dragons, Blizzard super dragons. I think that's really something I'm looking forward to. I think that could be really, really strong. But just in general, I'm really looking forward to using that super troop, because it's just so cool looking. But we want to take a look at the Siegmaschine itself as well, because I think the Siegmaschine can be really strong in some armies, especially Queen Charge armies, where you can put the Siegmaschine on in one corner, make sure that obviously there's no ground expo, and just take down an entire compartment, especially compartments like Scattershot, multi-inferno tower, things like those compartments, but typically a lot of traps are, and where you don't want to have your Dragon Riders going in, your Lalo going in, your Hawk Riders going in, things like that. This is like the key thing, where this Siegmaschine is really incredible powerful. So let's just showcase what exactly this is all about. I just placed the Siegmaschine in the far left side, and I won't even touch it at this point anymore. I just let the Siegmaschine take down as much as it can, and then later it's just going to be way better pathing for my Dragon Riders, because like the Siegmaschine only attacks defenses, right? So this is already incredible pathing. The damage, yeah, it takes some time to actually dish out the damage, but you have time because you're doing it during the Queen Charge. So you're giving your Siege Machine the time of actually being that powerful. If you want to take down the Town Hall, it is typically really, really risky, and that's why I'm not showing it in here, because you have normally Tesla around the Town Hall, you have other traps around the Town Hall, which makes the Siege Machine approach really not that worthy. Taking down those corners is on the other side way more reliable and really, really good. But yeah, that's already pretty much it with this video, with this sneak peek video, which is already all of the sneak peeks in one. It's not the biggest update. Don't kill me for that. I mean, I can only like get you the informations out there. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the new things which are in there. Let me know down below in the description what things are you most looking forward to use. Is it the Super Dragon? Is it the new Siege Machine? Or is it maybe a buffed new troop on your town level if you're Town Hall level, I don't know, 10, 9, 8, something in that region. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys back tomorrow for the next video. Until then, see ya and bye bye.